Hi, everybody. This is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, Hud, and welcome back to the Baseball Hut 2. Hope you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So, we're going to talk about Shohei Ohtani. Show me the money. Don't show me the media. I'm not talking. The $700 million man has let it be known that he's not going to be talking to the media anytime soon. He's obviously too busy counting his money and being weird to be able to talk to the media. This is not the first time that he has not wanted to speak to the media. He doesn't do interviews. He doesn't talk to anybody. He is a mystery, okay? He's such a mysterious character, this Shohei Ohtani. He's no Babe Ruth, because the Babe talked and talked and talked some more 100 years ago. But this guy, he don't say a word. So I'm going to read you this interesting article they found from Awful Announcing. And the Dodgers started a week before all the other teams because they're going to be playing in Korea a week before the regular season. So they're basically ahead of everybody in terms of where they are. And of course, the Padres, who they're going to be playing in Korea. And so they're a little ahead of everybody. So already their spring training has begun. I'm going to read from awfulannouncing.com. Headline: Los Angeles Dodgers players and manager split on Shohei Ohtani avoiding the media. That is not good. Okay? Right off the bat, he's causing a problem. We know that for 6 years with the Angels, that we all kind of wondered, especially myself and a lot of people, wondering what the hell was the problem in that club and with that team in Anaheim. Why couldn't they win with him and Mike Trout? And now we're starting to see he's a very strange individual. Very antisocial. Doesn't want to talk. Doesn't want to tell people the name of his dog when people are asking for it. A very strange individual. So the article goes, with great hitting comes great media scrutiny. From spring training to what they hope is another World Series championship, the Dodgers will be followed by a massive media parade. Now, this is going to be the biggest entourage any team in Major League Baseball has ever seen. Because Shohei Ohtani is the biggest name in baseball. And he's probably one of the biggest names in sports. In all of sports. Soccer, international soccer, football, probably the biggest name. So he's a guy that has a massive following and has a massive following around the world. I think people would want to talk to him. I think people would want to hear from him. Doesn't want to do it. With Shohei Ohtani, Yoshinobu Yamamoto in tow, the Dodgers are not only MLB title favorites, but also an international story. This week, Dodgers manager Dave Roberts and several veteran players on the team acknowledged that the level of attention will be unique. Combine that with Ohtani's reluctance to open up to media and his tendency to avoid interview opportunities altogether. And the Dodgers will all have to adjust to their new reality early on in this year. With the Angels, Ohtani developed a reputation for skipping out, this is terrible, for skipping out on press conferences and dodging reporters. Terrible. And there was a time there he wasn't a big name. He got very big since 2021. Many big-name megastars, including Lionel Messi at Inter Miami, followed a similar attack and stirred up controversy as a result. Roberts acknowledged this new scrutiny and his star players' media avoidance could pose challenges, while veteran leaders Jason Hayward and Walker Buehler said it was an opportunity. An opportunity for you guys to do all the work. On Friday, Roberts directly said some Dodgers players might be frustrated if Ohtani rarely spoke with the media. Quote, "The bottom line is he makes us a considerably better ball club." Does he really? Does he really? Because the line on the Dodgers is 101 wins. 101 wins. But I think, a conversation is going to be had, Roberts said, after comparing Dodgers end of benchers to himself when he was Barry Bonds' teammate nearly 20 years ago. There's a big difference between Barry and this guy. Barry did talk during his career. However, Robbins jokingly assigned Hayward as the team's American liaison for Japanese media. Hayward turned the blame back toward Dodgers reporters. Now, this is the problem. It's harder with Ohtani if you guys make it harder, he said Saturday. So already the players are fighting with the media for this guy. Buehler, returning from Tommy John surgery to bolster the Dodgers rotation, looked at the addition of Ohtani through the lens of the broader baseball landscape. To Buehler, it's about the Dodgers doing their part to bring in new fans by way of Ohtani playing for a premier franchise in MLB. Quote, I think it's great for us as a team. Great for a lot of the guys on our team that are going to get more attention for what they do. I think it's good for the game to be covered in this way. Most of the Dodgers roster is full of established veterans looking to win. Ohtani will help them do that. But considering there are already enormous expectations for this big spending, high scrutiny to win World Series on a non-pandemic shortened season, Planets worth the reporters following the team day to day certainly could make for a distraction. That's Roberts and perhaps Ohtani's job to handle. Well, it's not Ohtani. He's just going to avoid it. And whether it's fair or not, no baseball fan will let the Dodgers off the hook of October. In October, they fall short again. You get the greatest players, you get more media scrutiny. Sometimes those players don't want the attention their greatness earns. Those are the breaks. The Dodgers have been dealt a winning hand by management. It sounds like adjusting to the attention they will receive will be a big part of their spring work as finding a batting order and developing clubhouse chemistry. Most clubs would trade everything for that. Now, here's the thing. Dodgers have to win. If the Dodgers don't win, folks, if the Dodgers go away of what the Angels were doing, they don't learn their lessons from the mistakes that the Angels made with this particular player, this will cause quite a problem in the clubhouse. And I will mention this. This is the rumor that I have heard online and from different people online. Ohtani does not have great relations with his teammates. Okay? When he gave the card to one of his teammates with the Dodgers, people were very surprised. Folks, that happened because people were saying online that he had a terrible relationship with his teammates. Okay? There is a reason why for 6 years the Angels didn't win. You have the best player who pitches and hits, and you don't win. The Angels that made so many moves before the trade deadline last year to help themselves win a get to the postseason because they were hoping they could have kept Ohtani. And the team collapsed. He did not play well. Now, he did have an injury to his elbow, but he didn't play well, and he didn't pitch well. So the pressure got to him. Now, him going to the Dodgers was one of the everybody knew he was going to the Dodgers. Everybody knew that for the past 2 years. That was one of the worst kept secrets in baseball. He was going to the Dodgers. He wasn't going anywhere else. He made such a big deal out of him signing with the Dodgers. Everybody knew he was going there. Then when they asked him questions about the name of his pet, he wouldn't tell anybody. I mean, what a weirdo. And he is no Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth was the greatest player in the history of the game. He played against the Negro League teams. He played against the Japanese. If it wasn't for Babe Ruth, folks, there would be no Shohei Ohtani. Because during the 1930s, when they were barnstorming in Japan, Babe Ruth was revered in Japan. There would be no Shohei Ohtani without Babe Ruth. If it wasn't for Babe Ruth going to Japan and growing the sport there would be no Shohei Ohtani, Yamamoto, any of these players. Also mention this. Baseball was very important after World War II, going in there, because when there was nothing for the Japanese to do but basically having surrendered to the Americans, they were told by MacArthur, let's play baseball. And that calmed the situation, to be honest with you. There was no Shohei Ohtani at that time. It was all Babe Ruth at the time. He was still around. Not playing anymore, but he was still alive. But this guy, Ohtani, is a weirdo. I got a bad feeling about him, okay? Just saying. Now, you let me know what you think about this video. You know, people say, well, you know, he's got so much on his mind. That's bullshit. I don't hear that crap. All the players in Major League Baseball talk to the media. And he speaks English, folks. In his press conference, he spoke English. So he understands what people are saying. I had some guy write to me, oh, he's not going to come to the Mets. 90% of the Mets speak Spanish. I would mention a good portion of the Dodgers speak Spanish. And so do the Angels, by the way. Ohtani is, in my view, not as great as people make him out to be. He took the most money from a team. He didn't take less money to go to the Dodgers. He took the most money. The Dodgers bid against themselves in that negotiation. And they better win. If they don't win, you're going to hear from people like me making fun of the Dodgers and making fun of this dandy Shohei Ohtani with his little purse puppy. Well, you let me know what you think about this video. And, of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Head too. Thanks for watching. Have a good spring training, everybody, and I'll see you later.